phone calls back
Yeah.
or just sell me, all right?
Hmm.
And the only tiny, and I look at it as a tiny thing, and to me, I didn't have a problem with it because I knew how to work it, but I'm having it, a tiny little part replaced. When you start the boat, when you turn the key, sometimes the turning the key wouldn't give you the signal to the solenoid for it to start,
Hmm.
which is very common in boats. And what you have to do is just jiggle just jiggle it in neutral, and it'll send the signal to the throttle. So there's a small little part that they're going to replace, and I'm paying for that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's nothing.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't have a problem, but I don't want to sell the boat unless
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Okay, great.
You got cabinet space in here, and this is your players here, and a TV. You have outlets, kind of good spots. You have outlets on the side, and you have where are my other outlets? No, that's where the heck else? I thought we had more. That's how much I use the boat, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, we have outlets. Cabin lights work great. What else can I tell you? There's only one other. I'm really nitpicking. One of my screens. You have screens for your windows. Like, in other words, if your windows are up and your dock, this will just go right on the Velcro.
Yeah.
Okay, which I thought was a nice feature.
We're on a day with a lot of flies or mosquitoes.
Exactly. So you have your marine radio.
Okay.
Did you see the? You got the life pack. You got the life preserver pack, which is back there in the. Which I'm going to throw in.
Okay.
And then all your canvases. All your canvases are here. Just a matter of, like, on a warm day to lay them out and get the glass soft. And I replaced. What was happening was I would zipper them up, and then I would come back and the zippers would separate. They needed new zippers.
Oh, yeah.
So
they just didn't clip together.
So everything has been. The zippers were replaced.
Wow.
Zippers that needed to be replaced were replaced
Sounds
last
like
year.
you worked on the boat more than you enjoyed it.
Absolutely. You know what happened. I have to be honest with you. I have mixed feelings about selling the boat, but my wife. I was surprised. I said, "Well, Maureen, here's the deal. If I sell the boat and I buy something else, I might have to add some money to it. So it's either that or replace the deck, which doesn't have to be replaced. But I thought maybe I would with that synthetic stuff. What do you want to do?" She said, "I want the other boat." And I was surprised. I have to tell you, I was really surprised.
Wow.
And I said, "Well." And for the reasons that I told you, I have a 14-year-old grandchild, a 10-year-old grandchild, and this summer 2 3-year-old twin grandchildren. I can't pull them on skis with this boat and wait. You can, and boy, let me tell you, to get right up out on the water with the duo prop. But they're so little, that. And then, not the ones that are little, but the older ones, and they want to go fishing. And the boat actually is geared to do some fishing, but I was such a fusspot. I said, you know what? I don't know, and so we didn't use the boat.
Yeah, you need a boat for like a nice 3-hour trip instead of this is like a get on the boat and be on it for 6 hours.
This is a beautiful. And I was talking to your friend. I said, I've been all over, not in this boat, but I had a 25-foot Sea Ray, and it had an 8-foot beam. This is 26 with a 9-foot beam, and my kids were younger then, right? And I was at Block Island, I was at Newport with it, I was at Stonington with it, I was at Watch Hill with it, I was over on the South Shore with it. I was all over with that 25, and sometimes got caught out in some southwest stink coming home, but never had a problem. And I've come home in a 25 knot wind southwest coming home from Greenport to here. Nice and smooth.
Wow.
This is a nice heavy boat. I figured I burned maybe maybe 12 gallons an hour, which I didn't think was too bad
Hmm.
for this size boat. I
Uh-huh.
really didn't think it was too bad. I never had a problem with the motor. 2 new marine batteries. When for me, because I'm not really handy mechanically, I said, when you pick up the boat and they give you a list of what they want done, I check off everything.
Wow.
Yeah, I check off everything. De-winterize, you know. And I said, whatever you find. I said, you're going to go out on a bay test and you fix it.
Wow.
Nothing
That's
bad
nice.
ever happened. And so that's why I had mixed feelings. The boat's the boat's paid for, and I didn't have a payment, and so I had a little bit mixed feelings about
Yeah.
selling it.
Because
And
it's such a nice boat.
And then so this carpet comes up.
Okay.
All right, this carpet. You got to remember, this is winter and it gets in it, but this carpet comes up, and so you can either have carpet. This has to be vacuumed, every.
Sure. That's just bugs,
Yeah.
little fleas and
Yeah, they get in here.
whatever, mosquitoes.
So the carpets come up. That's okay. Everything cleans up. Everything cleans up real nice. Like when I right before I put the boat in the water and they pick it up, I'm not going to do that this time if I sell it, but we'll let
Yeah.
the new buyer. But what really works very nice is the cleaner wax. Is the cleaner wax product. The 2-in-1 step.
Mm-hmm.
The boat really shines up nice on it, and I even put it on the stainless steel rails. You'll find when you look at my rails, you're going to find no rust. And so that's my story.
Nice.
Everything.
Very good.
I had these over the winter. You see how much condensation. These are really nice to have in the boat after he locks it up. They're moisture absorbable. Albertson sells them, and they're granules, and they absorb all your moisture. As you can see, I have a mildew.
Nice.
And these are mildew things also right there that they put in. So other than a little bit of cleaning up, and if he decides to buy the boat, we have to talk about that. In other words, when they pick up the boat, he has to decide if he wants the boat, whether he wants to come down here, which he's more than welcome to do, and bottom paint the boat. I can set up the water. I can set up everything. Excuse me one second.
Sure.